All right, what's going on, man? It's your boy 2J's here at Sneakercon Atlanta. We're gonna be selling a little bit of merch, doing a little bit of a raffle, seeing if somebody wants to come. Well, somebody's gonna come up a pair of off-white dunks today that haven't released for $5, and it's gonna be a fun vibe, man. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video. That's a nice looking shirt, man.
Madison, Alabama.
Got you. Oh, you guys drove?
Yeah.
How long of a drive was that?
Probably like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. And you just got here this morning?
Yeah.
What time do you have to leave?
We're staying all day, man.
No, but I'm saying, what time did you have to leave Alabama to get up here?
Oh, shit. Yeah, we skipped school to leave, dog.
Let's go, man. Good to see you, man.
We're doing a raffle for the off-white dunk, and then we're selling merch. What's up, bro? You good? How you doing today? Thank you, man.
What's good, Jay? What's good, man?
I smell money out here. Everybody got
Yeah,
this
man.
new iPhone. How you been? I'm gonna just tell you out of respect, take that somewhere else. Leave these kids alone, bro.
I lost 480 from that dude, bro. So it's all good.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I won't. I just learned my lesson from that shit.
What's up,
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Where's mine at? Where's mine? You just gonna stand here, eat in front of everybody? Where's mine?
I think it's downstairs.
What's going on, bro? You good? Appreciate y'all. So what, bro? What's going on, guys?
Appreciate you, brother. Hey, you mind if we get a picture real quick, bro? Thanks.
All right, now. What's up with it? Yeah, come on. Thank you, bro. What's going on, my guy? You good? I genuinely appreciate the support, man. Thank you, bro. All right, man. Picture real quick?
Hey, post that.
How you doing, Tom?
Pretty good. I can't complain. I'm here with y'all, just chilling, doing a random 2J's. What is it? Greeting everybody, meet and greet on the line. Sneakercon Atlanta. It's a vibe. 1212 Vision is the YouTube channel. Thank you, Brody.
Crazy. Thank you, bro. For real. Love, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Sign for me?
My man, thank you. Wear it in great health, okay? Yes, sir. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. You guys have a good. And I'm like, yo, bro, don't do that. Take that shit somewhere else. Like, they were trying to get cops. Right? They were getting robbed up.
Yeah.
Meet me out there?
Nah, I was like, yo, leave before I get the cops here. You know you're not supposed to be here.
Why is it that every one of the pieces?
What up, buddy? Sneakercon ATL.
From Urban Necessities and Raffle in the building.
So this is the first time we actually have a real activation, and we've been allowing our guests to actually sign the wall, you know, and kind of make it their own. And I'm excited about the direction, right? It's about time we start putting a little bit of money into the experience.
I feel like it's giving you the people who have not been to your store, and you do the same thing at the store in New York and everything. So
Yeah, so in New York, it's very important for us to allow our guests to, you know, kind of leave their mark. You know, UN was built because it's like through the community, it's for the people, by the people, and it's really dope to see all walks of life coming in there and signing on that wall.
It's crazy how you come up with a different design for every sneaker. Like today's design is.
Yeah, so that's going to travel with us at every Sneakercon, and our guests are going to be able to sign it at every Sneakercon. The next one is actually that whole middle part's going to be a TV, and we're going to have PlayStations and YouTube and couches and coffee tables and.
So I'm going to be hosting from over there, not up here.
More than likely.
Yeah. No, but thanks, man, for coming. But I always love having you on because you're real. Your story is real. What you talk about is 100%. You don't no BS to anybody. Yes, sir. And we're talking about buying collections. And since it's a one-day event, we're gonna, you know, lesson a little bit on how to make money. So we were talking about like, hey, what you do with buying collections. I know you go through millions of dollars a year buying out collections. Sometimes even at one event, you're close. So.
I mean, Nelson can speak on it, right? So I've known Nelson, for you guys that don't know Nelson, Nelson's like a long lifetime friend. Went to school when we were kids together, and when Nelson first started coming to these shows, he didn't really know his left from his right, like all of us when we start, right? We know we want to sell shoes, buy shoes, like resell shoes and all that. And now Nelson is, what's the most you've spent at a Sneakercon?
The most I've spent.
Bring it louder.
12,000?
12,000?
Yeah, 12,000.
So, and how long have you been reselling?
Probably
So, but it started with one shoe, right? And after going to event after event after event, and now pulling analytics and involving analytics into it, and showing Nelson where we're lacking size integrity in items that we're moving extremely well, and then giving him suggested dollar amounts, what he should be paying, and then suggested expectation of what we'll sell it at. So he knows what his investment is going to return back. Speak up louder, speak louder, into the mic.
Basically a list, so everything's done in the inventory for the shop. So you ain't going to go buy stuff that you don't need or whatever that's not going to make you money. Take your hand off the mic.
Nah, he just got to speak louder and to speak stronger into the mic. There you go.
Once you get that list, you just basically go out here and just look at the stuff that's on the list, the size, and then from there you can put it into your account. If you do have an account with UN, which is pretty simple, just go online and fill out.
So I know that a lot of people here might not necessarily consign or want to consign with us. And you guys are standing around trying to figure out how do you make $1 at these shows, right? And I mean, every single one of you guys needs to use the tools that you have right in front of you that you don't even take advantage of. Sneakercon has an app. StockX is an app. Goat, an app. All three of these avenues are telling you what you should expect market to be for that item. So when you're coming up to these booths and you see a price on the table, like, yeah, okay, that person wants to make that, but they're also marking it up a little bit more because they know that you're probably gonna come in and say, hey, I wanna pay a little bit less than that, right? So if you could get something for less than what the listed price is on one of these apps, and then you could either A, sit on it, B, send it to a consignment shop, or C, find somewhere to sell it in your community, whether that's Facebook, Craigslist. There's like millions of different ways to sell a shoe. If you're making more than what you spent, it doesn't matter like what you spent. The thing that you got to get caught up in is if you're like, you got to turn pennies to nickels, nickels to dimes, dimes to quarters, quarters to dollars, and get caught up in creating that repetition. So like when my wife and I started, Nelson started, we only really had the ability to buy one shoe, 5 shoes. Like it snowballed into that, right? Like, yeah, you guys see us spending $500,000 on a show, but you're also forgetting that I've been reselling non-stop 7 days a week for 7 years to get to that point.
And you're always on the go.
Yeah, no, there's no off.
Like he doesn't rest. He's always on the go.
I've had 111 flights just this year. Like I was working on my birthday. You know what I mean? Like it was a monumental like number, and I'm like, nah, let's go. Yeah, but that's what it takes. Like when you're trying to resell and you're trying to build a name for yourself, right? It's not about, hey, I could get everything. It's about showing the consistency. Consistency is, like I said it yesterday, like consistency is the most, like inconsistency is the most consistent thing in the sneaker game. So if you could break that and show consistency over and over in your community, and you start coming to these shows, which I highly recommend, like guys, like for those that are turning $1 here, that you're making a couple bucks, like reinvest back in yourself, start going to other trade shows, even if it isn't Sneakercon, although we would love for you to be at every single one, like show the community that you're willing to go where others are not. That's how you build your brand. Then people will be like, oh, I know, I saw you in whatever, and it like breaks the ice. Instead of you coming up to a table and be like, yo, let me get, and people be like, nah, you know? And that's really, for me, that's really it. Like, I kind of have a cheat code in the sense that I'm able to pull analytics and tell you what sells very well for me and what doesn't, but I'm not keeping that information to myself. If you're consigning with us, we're all making $1 together. And that's the other part that gets lost in this.
So is still the hottest selling shoe for you, the Yeezys?
Yeah, I mean, I said it yesterday. I wish they restocked zebras and creams and sesames all over again. Because those are like, if we sell 100 shoes, 60 of them are Yeezys. And the lower the price point is, the more pairs I could buy. And a lot of resellers, like, show of hands, how many of you guys resell right here? All right, do me a favor, keep your hands up. How many of you guys have credit cards that you're not even using? Right, you got credit cards you're not even using. All right, so you got your hand, you two got your hands up, right? Let's just ballpark say you took $5,000 out of your credit card, right? And you went and you bought out $5,000 worth of a shoe at 230 bucks. And by the time you got it from that app, that shoe's gone up $25, right? So you made $25 there. Now you bring it to my shop, and I'm gonna smack another $120 over that. You see what I'm saying? So you've made over $100 on your credit. So now let's take that $5,000, max that credit card out, let the stuff sell, because it's gonna fly in my store. I mean, we're seeing 15, 20,000 people a week per store, right? And that's not even counting about online. Online works 24 hours a day. So then that following week, I guarantee you half the stuff you sent me, minimum, is sold. So now you'd come back, you take that money, pay the credit card off. Chances are that credit card you're using gets points, right? And you're letting, and what are you doing with that? You're not doing nothing. you're sitting here being reserved, like you got all the tools right in front of you. And for those of y'all that are reselling and you don't got no credit card and you're scared because you don't got no credit, go get you a secure credit card, bro. Like pay the little $75, get that little $2,500 limit and max that shit out right there. And then pay it off and flip and flip and flip and flip and flip. Flip till your like fingers hurt. Yo, I started buying on one of the apps 2-3 months ago with 2 credit cards. I started with like 2,500 bucks. I got 350 items consigned at UN. And if I'm being like modest, it's like 50 to 70K in product. But I can show you an app that in 2 months I bought $117,000 worth of stuff, and it's only been with these 2 credit cards and taking the money that I'm getting from consignment and flipping it back. It's a lot easier than you think. You just got at the same time when you're playing video games or on Instagram or Twitter or Snap, that's when you should be looking for shoes and finding those shoes that are 200 to 300 bucks that you can sell for 350 to 500.
So even when you come to like an event here, like whatever sneaker trade show you go to, for some of them like the pits and stuff like are eyeballing, how can they make money here?
I think the trading pit is like it's a gift and a curse in the sense that it's really hard to stand out when you're there. It's chaotic, like I get anxiety, I can't like walk through that, but a lot of us start there, right? And you gotta work up. Paying the money to be on the table, if you could pay it, is worth it a million times. Because like an example, how many of y'all saw Little Yachty walking around here? Do you think Little Yachty's gonna walk around through that? Probably not, right? All right, so now let's talk about the guy that's got a YouTube, or if there's a news channel that's here. You think they're gonna, I'm not knocking this. This is like, you can make money there, but you gotta really be careful because where you could like get caught up and buy something that it's not is in there. So you should always, like if you're buying in here, you can find some major steals. I bought there, I still kind of buy there. I'll send people in there. Nels is in there all the time.
Yeah, it's like tricky.
But if you don't know the product, which is okay, take somebody with you and get a second opinion on what it is that you're buying, right? You know, go ahead.
Sneakercon has like their zip trackers if you're not too sure. So I mean, you know, feel free to ask them too. You know, don't be hesitant to ask. There's always people here that help.
Yeah, even today, like I went back there and found a pair of Travis Scott's worn, I think once or twice, 400 bucks.
Yeah, you're gonna find those steals because these people are ready to wheel and deal the most. They want to get in and out. That's it. Because it's hard for them to cover their product.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. What's one thing you've learned working next to Jason?
You just gotta be consistent. Listen, just watch. You know, I've been taking his advice, and I've been doing okay. You know, little money here and there.
Like you said, he's like a walking cheat code.
Yeah, definitely.
You watch him?
You
No, that's what I'm saying. As much as I've like hung out with him now, talked to him, I was just like, it's just more and more knowledge. And I'm so like I thought I'm like, you never know everything. So you need to be.
No, and I don't know everything either. I think the thing with me, I think the biggest difference with me when you look at what I'm doing and my family's doing with this brand is that there's no room or no person that like I feel out of place when I'm talking to them. I'm open, willing to talk to everyone, everywhere, and build some sort of relationship somewhere, right? Like I'll go into, like I can't use the excuse I don't speak your language, right? I'll go to China and I'll get in the middle of the table and I want to buy everything there too. And if you don't speak English and I don't speak Chinese, one of us is busting out Google Translate. You know what I mean? Like we got to get that done. Like same thing in Germany, same thing in London. Like everywhere we go, like
No excuse.
there's no excuse. And everywhere you go, there's going to be somebody that has access to something that you desperately need and they can't get off. You see what I'm saying? So like building those like relationships, whether it's through Facebook, Sneakercon, Instagram, Twitter, like it's massively important.
Network is key. That's it. Like, you know, you come out here and you show, you to all these people, and when you get to know them, and you show up at these shows, they're like, hey, what's up, man? And, you know, you feel actually good, like, being like known and stuff like that. Yeah, because you never know who you're gonna run into. Like, you're always gonna meet that one person that could help you here, or help you here, or help you here. That's what I do. I always keep an open mind and just talk to whoever wants to come up to me, because you never know how you might help each other out.
It goes back to the consistency thing, right? You guys are resellers, but how many of you guys that are resellers here are telling your friends and your family, this is what I do? Or talk about it every single day, every single opportunity. At some point you shut it off, you leave it alone. The second somebody's like, nah, I don't get that, you disconnect. Those are the people that you gotta try to win over the most, right? And you always gotta tell your story regardless of what your start was. You have to tell that story, and you have to like tell everyone till you're blue in the face, and you have to tell it with excitement when you're talking about your brand. Because if you come off to me as somebody that can't even get passionate about telling me your story, how do you expect me to like want to believe in your brand, right? So like when you see me tell mine, the story sounds the same every single time, and it's like with the same amount of energy every single time, because it's the first time someone's heard it, right? And you're a walking brand. That's how you gotta treat yourself. You know what I mean?
If you're representing something that you work hard to build, right? So now you have to make sure you keep it to that same stature every single time. So let me ask you, you're doing something special. I see that street sitting right there.
Yeah, so we're actually, this is, how many of you guys know what this is? Right, so let me show, look, the receipt's in there.
Woo, okay.
Go ahead, tell them how much it was.
It is $2,500.
That's not pocket change, bro. That's a lot of, like I had to skip a lot of McDonald's for that. I have not had McDonald's all week because of this shoe.
And these are unreleased, right?
Those are unreleased. So we're running a raffle. This is a $2,500 shoe you can win for $5. How many of y'all got $5 in your pocket? All right? You've spent $5 on dumber shit. Go put $5 in that little pot, and at 6:30 we're gonna call a winner. Somebody's gonna come up a shoe. Make sure to sign that wall if you get a chance. Take advantage of your brand right now. Go to that wall, put your Instagram, your little reseller account, put it on there, because that booth is gonna travel all across the world. Bro, right there, look. Right in front. Yeah, right there, go.
We're in Chicago next, so.
And then we got a couple shirts. Yeah, we're gonna be in Chicago, and we're gonna try to spend like 10 years worth of lunch money in one show.
Hometown, so you already know we gotta do his name.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell American Eagle.
So are we gonna call it up here, or are we gonna do it over there?
We're gonna call it up here because this is where, you know what I mean? So 6:30, I'll be back here.
JC and Urban Necessities is gonna be back here. Call and picking the winner for that shoe, which is worth $2,500, and you can win them for $5.
This shoe is triple authenticated, by the way. This was bought at Flight Club, authenticated by Sneakercon and Urban Necessities for whatever y'all feel that might be worth. Yeah.
Legit. So make sure you guys are getting your shoes legit checked at the legit check booth. And if you're thirsty, make sure you guys grab some.
Yeah, please grab a Monster.
Grab some Monster. You need your shoes clean. Go to Crep. Speaking of Crep, I want to give away some Crep.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, let's give away some Crep stuff. They actually blessed us with a bunch of stuff.
I don't know if we should give away so much of that, bro. I could use some. No, I'm joking. I'd actually rather don't give all of it away. I'll take it to my store and sell some, because the way my bills are set up.
Oh, let's do that.
This is a good one. And ain't nobody feeling out of place. Ain't nobody feeling like some go get, like any harm is gonna come to them. This is a beautiful thing, man. Like, what other industry can you relate to this? Like nothing. We gotta really like work with each other and build with each other and make this what we all know that this world is capable of doing, man. So thanks for your time.
There's enough money for everyone.
Let's go. Hey guys, once again I want to say thank you for taking time out and hanging out with us here at Sneakercon Atlanta, man. Look at this room again. You guys made this a lot of fun, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming to say some positive words, take pictures, sign that wall, enter the raffle, buy a shirt. It's been a lot of fun, but now it's time to figure out who won these, right? Pretty crazy. No, it's fine. It's fine. How you doing today? You good? Cool. So this is what I need you to do, right? We're gonna come up here. 12, can you open this box for me? Right, then I want you to stick your hand in here and go like this. And then when you think you got the lucky one, just grab it and pull it out and give it to me. Is that okay?
That's okay, I got a bigger crowd.
Cool, cool. All right, let's go. Spin your hand around there, spin. Oh, we're just gonna grab. So this happened real quick. Thank you. All right, so let's start with everybody raising their hand. Because all of y'all got tickets, right? All right, so as I call numbers out, if you still have a shot and your ticket is live, keep your hands up. 8, 1, 7, 8. Wow, everybody still got their hands up. 4. Oh, we lost some hands, 5. Uh-oh, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands up. 7 hands up. The last number is 3. 4, 5, 3. Hey! Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got stairs this way if you want to break, like, here. Let me get him down off the... All right, family, so what's your name? Let me see the ticket. Yo, okay, 453 here. I'm gonna show it to a couple people up front. So it looks like you bought 3 tickets.
3 tickets.
$15 for the come up.
$15 for the come up.
All right, so we're gonna grab a picture, guys. I want to say thank you once again. Hopefully we can do this again. Keep spreading the word for me, because we're gonna try to open an Urban Necessities in Atlanta one day. We gotta grab a picture for the gram, yeah, fam? Wow. You sure?
Yeah, of course.
My God.
I could get crap right now and take it off.
Let's go.
Oh my gato. You're killing me, bro. Sometimes, like, hustle comes in all, like, it's all walks of life. There's no restrictions to the creativity of how you could create or generate a dollar to put food on your family's table and for you to be able to do the things in life that you want to do, right? I say a lot of times you get caught up in, like, the problems, not the solutions. But you, my man, have figured out some solutions, because you had me, like, my jaw hit this and I cracked the table when I heard what you said. So I need you to do me a favor, look into this camera, tell them who you are, tell them what age you started at, tell them the businesses that you running and how old you are now and how you've been able to do it.
What's good, y'all? My name is DJ D Reals. You can follow me at DJ_DREALZ. Man, check this out. Real estate, always gonna make money no matter what. Stock market, always gonna make money no matter what. And logistics is always gonna make money no matter what. You can start off in logistics, buy you a couple trucks. You ain't gotta buy them brand new, buy them used. As long as they running, you always gonna make money. Real estate, I mean, shoot, as long as people paying, what you think you're gonna get? Money. Logistics, always gonna get it. Stock market, what they gonna do all the time? As long as this thing's going up and the network's going good and the economy's doing great, money gonna come to you automatically. Cannabis right now is the best thing to invest in, even though it's not federally legal yet. At least by 2022, it's saying it's gonna be a $24 billion industry, man. Come on, you gotta put your money in now, yo. For real, just put your money in now. Watch it grow. Let it sit for a minute. Cash out when you're ready. That's it.
You got your first business at how old?
At 18, I started my first logistics business. Bought me a truck, put it out on the road. You know, got me another truck, found some drivers. All you gotta do is keep going.
And in 19, you started doing what?
Bought my first duplex in the country.
At 19, he bought a duplex.
Just buy some duplexes, man. You can buy those shits cheap on auction.
And so now, how many duplexes you own?
I got 10 duplexes.
Oh boy, got 10 duplexes, bro. And a trucking business. How old are you?
25 now.
He's forever good.
He's forever good. And just put your money in the stock market too. Hey, that's all you gotta do. Passive income is the way. You want to wake up and just make money regardless. You don't want to gotta get to it. Just have the shit come to you automatically. That's it, man. Just get your money, save up, you know, let it work for you. That's all.
So Sneakercon Atlanta is a wrap. The humidity and how long we've been working and how hard I've been talking to this thing, my microphone shrunk. Great show. Somebody came up major, 15, like the little homie spent $15 on raffle tickets and won a $2,500 shoe, right? And then that guy sold the shoe for $1,500, and the guy that won, like that paid the $1,500 for the shoe, winded up, like he put in a lot of tickets, and then he had me sign the shoe, which is crazy. So it like went to someone that really, really wanted it and really supports our brand, and thank you for that. And that was really cool. So now I'll be at Sneaker Travelers next week in Tampa. We'll have some merch there. And then next month, I'll be at Sneakercon Chicago. We're taking this with us to Sneakercon Chicago. So we'll get more signatures. I'm trying to get PlayStations involved, LED screens involved for that one, couches for you to sit on. And hopefully we're back to buying, because that's one of the biggest shows. So I'm going to try to come with a pretty big bag to Chicago. So guys, I appreciate you watching this video. Oh, one last thing. So one thing that I wanted to bring up on this video that I didn't get the chance to talk about this week because I've been traveling so much, but we have recently sent out an email to consigners that we've cut off taking in Supreme Bape and Antisocial. Now, I've been tagged in a lot of Facebook posts, Twitter posts, Instagram posts. Here's why. It's not that it doesn't sell, because we literally sell thousands of pieces a week of those items, right? They're priced correctly. It's not because we don't know how to authenticate. It's not any of that. It's that my wife and I really... So my wife and I want to take the brand in a different direction, right? We're working on a lot of big collaborations that we can't technically speak on yet, that are going to come out next year. And, well, if I have all these other products in there, and I'm really trying to build a brand for myself, and we really are dabbling into this fashion, which is going to be supported by some of our supporters, and it's going to be supported by people that have no idea who the brand, like, have heard of the brand. But we're doing these collaborations with brands that are household names, right? And I had to change something. We are going to still be taking in, like, box logos, some of the, like, accessories that you expect to see at a consignment shop, but we're getting away realistically from stuff that's like, you know, the last like 240 days of releases or stuff like that. Like, you go to consignment shops, I'm not knocking them, everybody's doing a great job of selling those products, but they're only focused on selling those products. I'm focused on selling urban necessity shirts, jackets, clothing, jeans, denim. It's a different thing, right? And I feel like when you come to my consignment shop or our consignment shops across the country, you're coming to look for things that you don't expect to see everywhere. And well, Supreme Bape and Antisocial have blown up so much that you can find it at any consignment shop anywhere in the world. So I'm trying to be a little bit of different. We're going to give this a go, and hopefully it's received well. And if it isn't, like, look, at the end of the day, we could always go back to selling it. But we're going to take a break from it right now. So I appreciate you guys, again, watching, listening to me yapping the way that I've been talking, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Adios.